Good evening, viewers. For this week's assignment, we did the cell shading. I was tasked with implementing silhouettes rather than the starter code's just shading of just the triangles to make each section that is shaded darker than the last for dynamic texturing. So yeah, the blue is the starter code, the yellow is my code. Of course, the implementation is different for the LWJ GL. For my files, a lot of this is starter code, but I really just want to touch base on a couple things. So, first of all, let's go back up. There was, see here, there was the loop. This wasn't a part of the homework. I just thought it'd be fun to add. I basically made the background of the sphere animated into different colors because I just thought that was cool and just to show that I could do it. Here is the model. I had it render different colors rather than just the traditional black and white. I had it render from light blue to green, as we will see, and I'll show you. But the real bit of the homework was the render model. So a lot of it was, rather than just seeing the faces and seeing the black outline, I made it so then every triangle that were in the same color or the same like silhouette type or the same shading, I changed it so then there wouldn't be any lines and they would be fused together. And yeah, so with it, I changed the faces, assuming where the camera is at. I changed the faces to represent that particular color. And yeah, honestly, not a lot of code was changed from the starter code. This basically recognizes. It shows back to the calculate face model. If it is normal, assume the direction. If not, draw according to what it should be. And that came out with here's the code, and that came out with this. So as you can see, the background is animated. Thought that would be fun, and also the coloring would be fun. But as you see really here with the rendering, rather than there be all the triangles as there was in the starter code, we see the silhouettes here from the brightest to the darkest, and it going down, as well as, I mean, there is a couple jagged edges, but honestly I like the stylization of it. As you can see, it gets darker up at the top here because the light is coming from the top left. And yeah, so as you see here, the program now recognizes the shading according to the camera, and then rather than having the individual cells, it now is every cell that's supposed to be that particular shade is one color, and then as you see, as it goes darker and darker, each one of the cells that have that shading is now combined and turned into its own section, and I think it created a cool effect. And that's it for this week's project. Thank you.